Hi, everybody. This is Laney. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to History Highlights with Laney. In today's video, we will highlight Indigenous Peoples Day. Indigenous Peoples Day is celebrated on the second Monday of October, on October the 11th this year, to honor the cultures and histories of the Native American people. The day is centered around reflecting on their tribal roots and the tragic stories that hurt but strengthen their communities. The history of Indigenous Peoples Day. The first seed of Indigenous Peoples Day was planted in the UN International Conference on Discrimination in 1977. Wow, 1977. And they had been discriminated against for thousands of years. The first state to recognize the day was South Dakota in 1989. Berkeley, California, and Santa Cruz followed suit. Although the day was still considered Columbus Day up to 1937. Many people began calling it Indigenous Peoples Day to celebrate the rich culture and the lives of Native American people. For the Native Americans, Columbus Day was always hurtful as it glorified the violent past constituting 500 years of colonial torture and oppression by European explorers like Columbus and those who settled in America. They were here before Columbus so-called discovered America. Indigenous Peoples Day draw attention to pain, trauma, and broken promises that were erased by the celebration of Columbus Day. Before his arrival, the indigenous folks were successful, self-sufficient, and sustained for thousands of years. There those words are again, thousands of years. By year end, the movement to change Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day spreads to more and more states, towns, and cities across the United States of America. Indigenous People Day celebrates, recognizes, and honors the beautiful traditions and cultures of the indigenous people, not just in America, but around the world. Their way of life and culture carries wisdom and valuable insight into how we can live life more sustainable. Today, 14 U.S. states celebrates Indigenous Peoples Day and not Columbus Day, as well as the District of Columbia. Pontiac's Rebellion, May 1763. A group of Native American tribes from Illinois, Great Lakes, and Ohio successfully persuaded the British to change policies in favor of the Native Americans. Trail of Tears. The Cherokee tribe is ordered to leave their tribal lands by President Andrew Jackson, taking a path now called the Trail of Tears. This was on April 5th, 1838. June 2nd, 1924, Indian Citizenship Act. Native Americans in the U.S. are granted U.S. citizenship. How to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day? Read indigenous literature, attend events, host a movie screening, just to name a few. Facts about Indigenous Peoples Day. First one, female warriors. Native American women fought alongside men in battles, the most popular among them being the Buffalo Calf Road Woman of the Northern Cheyenne tribe. Hockey. The Native American tribe of Foxes played a game called shinny, which is where hockey came from. Wow, I never knew that. The sequoia tree. The sequoia tree is named after the revered Cherokee leader who created an alphabet for his people. Wow. Why is Indigenous Peoples Day important? It celebrates the original inhabitants. Indigenous Peoples Day is a holiday that celebrates the Native Americans, the original inhabitants of North America. It recognizes the indigenous culture. Indigenous Peoples Day honor the beautiful indigenous traditions, cultures, and lives all around the world. It stands in solidarity with the indigenous people. We take a stand for and support indigenous people. On this day, we should also offer our support to those who invest and uplift the indigenous community. So there you have it, a little bit of history on Indigenous People Day. Be well, stay safe, and stay in peace, not pieces. Hit that bell so you will know every time I upload a video. Word of the year, peace. Peace. Deuces. See you soon.